Hi class, Trisha Underwood here. Just wanted to go over some terminology and information for you for Test 2. Test 2 will cover chapters 6 through 10 in our text, and you will need to know quite a few different definitions. So grab a pen and paper, hit pause, and get ready to take some notes. The test will be matching or multiple choice. So you'll need to be able to match definitions with its terms. So let's go ahead and get started. So what does marriage today look like? What was the shocking result of the Kinsey report? What were the two categories of sexual activity prior to the late 19th century? What development changed the view of sex from reproduction to pleasure? And how has that affected the family? How would social constructionists view sexual identity? You need to know a bunch of terms. So cohabitation, individualized marriage, the marriage market, domestic partnership, hooking up, courtship, institutional marriage, union, companionate marriage, specialization model. How was homosexuality labeled in the 1800s? You need to be able to define the family of choice. Tell me what that looks like and why. You need to know a little bit about the change of women into the workplace. So what happened at the 21st century that caused more women, or the rising number of rates of women working. You need to know about housework. What did the time studies diaries show about housework? You need to know what spillover is. You need to know a little bit about childcare in dual earner families. You need to know the percent of employees or workers that have rotating schedules, and the percent of telecommuters. Sorry. You need to know what the working class looks like, what the middle class looks like. You need to be able to identify or define values, androgynous, mass incarceration, norms. You need to review the different parenting styles. And kind of the next chapter, end of the 20th century, what were the common living arrangements for the elderly? So elderly women and elderly men, what did that look like? What are some of the factors that contributed to grandparenthood becoming a stage of life or a distinct stage of life? You need to know what percent of the 2007 federal budget was allocated to Social Security. And you need to know what percent of overlap, or how many years of overlap between you and your parents, kind of looking at life expectancy. So how long are you guys expected to live at the same time? Which elderly group is most likely to be poor or impoverished? What is the preferred relationship for grandparents and their children and grandchildren? You need to review what the public perception of nursing homes is, or what they talked about, and what the actual living arrangements are for elderly or for seniors. And then also, what causes skip generation households? So that's a pretty good list of items that will be on the test. I wish you the best of luck. Review your notes, and you should do well. Remember, the test is closed book, closed note. And if you review your notes and this study guide, you should be good. Good luck.